Hey everybody, it's Skylar, and there is one thing today that I'm going to be talking about that absolutely forced me out of hiding, and it's the new trailer for the Netflix original Death Note movie. If you're not familiar with what Death Note is, it was originally a manga, and then it was adapted to an anime, which is extremely popular back in the day. And it's a story about a college student who finds this book titled Death Note, and whenever you write someone's name in the Death Note, they die. So the main character, Light Yagami, decides to use the Death Note as a vehicle to basically just get rid of everyone he thinks is an evil person, including criminals, people in positions of power, and whatnot. And it's a really good thriller, and it's a classic anime. I think everyone, new anime fan or old, should watch it. But yeah, this trailer for the Death Note movie, it's overall I'm just seeing like a lot of mixed reactions from other people too. So I'm definitely not the only person who feels this way. There are a lot of old school Death Note fans who were very unsatisfied with it, mainly because of the casting, which there are no Japanese actors. I'd like to point out. Light is being played by a white person. Basically, yeah, no Japanese actors, and there's a lot of white people, and L is being played by a black person. I don't. I mean, if he does a good job, then I guess I can't complain, but I don't see the. I don't understand the creative decision behind that. I don't know why you would do that, but good luck to him. That's a really hard role, and he has some big shoes to fill. But I'm not concerned with the casting for the most part. Um, and it's at this point it's typical of Hollywood to use white actors in films where they don't belong. Like, why was Matt Damon in that movie about China, and like why was Scarlett Johansson in Ghost in the Shell? Like, why is she Major Kusanagi? I don't. The casting is not my problem. Okay, um, at this point it's going to be like a standard. My problem with this new trailer or this new upcoming movie is that live action anime movies have typically never been very good. There's the Dragon Ball Evolution movie, which I saw in theaters, by the way. That was hot garbage. If you consider Avatar: The Last Airbender an anime, that's a huge debate. But if you do consider it an anime, the live action movie was also terrible. Thanks, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Um, Also, the Speed Racer movie. That wasn't very good. And there's also, the Attack on Titan movie. That was released in Japan, though. That's not an American IP. But my point is, a lot of these live action, or these anime to live action adaptations are not very good. And honestly, this is probably going to hold to be true for this Death Note movie. And you guys got to understand something. Anime is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I've been watching it for years, and it's changed who I am as a human being. And I've learned so much. I've experienced so many different worlds and stories. And it's just, when I see these American filmmakers come in, swoop in, look for popular IPs to make a quick buck off of, it just hurts my soul because, there are a lot of people who have never seen Ghost in the Shell, and who knows, they might go in and see the movie, and let's be real, that's probably not going to be good either, and they're going to leave the bad taste in their mouth, and that'll be their first impression of Ghost in the Shell, and they can still watch the original movie if they want to, but it's just like like no one asked for these movies. No Ghost in the Shell fans are clamoring for a live action adaptation. No Death Note fans were clamoring for an Americanized live action adaptation either. And there have been, live action J dramas for Death Note. That's a completely different story. But I don't know. I hope that it'll be okay, but chances are it's not, because these American filmmakers just this is a pattern that hasn't been broken. So honestly, I just I just feel defeated. and I feel very disappointed that this is even happening. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on Death Note movie, and I'll see you next time.